If you've ever thought electric fence sounds complicated, unreliable, or like something cattle won't respect, we want to show you why one simple strand system is actually one of the biggest time and labor savers on our farm. Hey guys, welcome back to STA Farms.
I'm Aaron.
And I'm Brandy.
This is our Homesteading Over 40 series where we share how we manage a small homestead while also working full-time off the farm.
Right. This series is for people who didn't start young, people who are just getting started, and people who don't have unlimited time or energy, but still want livestock systems that actually work.
Yeah, exactly. So in each episode, we talk through one system we use every day, and then we break it down in its own standalone video.
Today, we're talking about electric fence, specifically our one-strand setup, why we trust it and how we train cattle to respect it.
Yeah, so we use electric fence every day in all seasons. And it's a big part of how we manage cattle while still working full-time jobs off the homestead. So let's start with the biggest thing people ask us about: power.
Power. So we use a 100-mile fence charger.
Yeah, and if that sounds oversized, it's because it is. We don't have 100 miles of fence.
Right, but we would much rather have more power than we need than not to have enough.
Yeah. So a weak electric fence is worse than no fence at all. If cattle learn they can push through it, you've already lost the battle.
Our charger has 5 indicator lights, and when we test the fence, we want to see at least 4 lights, or preferably 5.
Yeah, the more lights means the stronger the fence is, the stronger the shock is. So we will not run cattle on anything that's less than 3 lights. That's an absolute minimum.
So a strong fence creates respect. Respect creates calm cattle, and calm cattle save time.
Yeah, save a lot of time. So our system, it's really very simple.
It is. We run a single strand of electric fence around our boundaries.
Yeah, no hot and ground wire, just one wire. Not complicated to set up at all.
Right, just one strand properly charged at the right height.
Yep. So with cattle, then you can get by with just doing one strand. If you were doing sheep or something like that that has a lot of wool or something on them, you would need to do one strand of hot, one strand of ground, so they get shocked. But with cattle, one strand is simple enough. So no complicated setups.
Just one strand properly charged at the right height.
One of the biggest advantages of electric fence for us is speed.
We can put up a fence pretty quickly.
Yep. We can take it down even quicker.
Exactly. And if something goes wrong, it's easy to fix.
Yeah. Just ask about the time we woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning with donkeys in our yard.
Yeah.
But if a post breaks or a wire gets damaged, you're not rebuilding the whole fence line.
Right. You fix a small section and then you're moving on.
Yep. Just move right on. So that matters when you're doing this after work, in the dark, or in bad weather.
Right. We also ribbon our electric fence with neon pink ribbon.
Yeah. We like the pink ribbon the best. And quite honestly, believe it or not, that's not for the cattle.
No, it's for the deer.
Yeah, we have plenty of them out here on the farm. So we found that deer seem to see the bright neon pink better than any other color that's available to us.
Right. And it helps prevent them from running through our fence and causing more problems. It's not perfect, but it helps.
Yeah, and they will run through your fence and break it and things like that. But ribboning it really does help. So now, here's something that's really important.
Exactly. Electric fence only works if animals are trained to it.
Yes, that is super, super important. Cattle or anything else, they do not automatically understand electric fence.
No, they have to learn it, and once they do, they respect it.
Yes, but they must learn it first. So, when we're training cattle, or any other animal that has never been on electric fence, we do not just turn them out on one strand. You cannot do that.
That's asking for trouble.
That's asking for a lot of trouble. So we start by putting them in a small enclosed lot.
Right, and that lot is enclosed with corral panels or barbed wire. It's something solid.
Yeah. So then after that, we will run an electric fence around the inside perimeter of that lot. So on the inside of the corral panels or barbed wire.
And we leave the animals in that lot or that setup for about a week or so.
Yeah. That gives them time to encounter the fence safely. And we also have it marked really good with pink ribbon on the inside of that lot.
Right, and they learn pretty quickly that touching it's going to be uncomfortable and not worth it.
Yeah, they learn that after the first shock.
Yeah.
But after that, we add another step, and this is very important.
Yeah, so we run a single strand of electric fence down the middle of that lot.
Yes, that's after the cattle or whatever, the animals have been on there for about a week. Then on the other side of that strand down the middle is a feed trough.
Right, and we pour feed into that trough, and then we watch what they do.
Yeah. If they respect the fence, they don't try to push through it to get to the feed, then they're ready.
Right. That tells us they understand the fence and will respect it in a pasture setting.
Right. They're ready to turn out where you only have one strand along your grazing boundaries. So once cattle or any other animal are trained to electric fence, it becomes very, very reliable.
Right. They don't test it.
No, they don't lean on it.
And they know where the boundary is and they stay off of it.
Yes, they respect it. That allows us to use electric fence for grazing management, for hay access, and for temporary setups.
Right. It gives us flexibility without adding labor.
Yep. And labor savers are huge whenever
Yes.
you're over 40. So another big benefit of electric fence is safety.
So we're not dealing with saggy wire or broken barbed wire.
Yeah, which can be a pain to fix. So there's less risk of animals getting tangled into electric fence.
Right. And less risk of us getting hurt fixing it.
Yeah, but you will get shocked. Electric fence really fits well into our overall systems.
It does. It works with our feeding setup.
It works with how we manage our hay and how we feed hay in the winter.
Right. And it works with the limited time we have after work.
Because it's super simple to fix if it is down. So this is one of those systems that does not look impressive on paper.
No, but in real life, it saves us time, it saves us effort, and it saves us stress.
And that is huge. And that's what matters when you're homesteading over 40.
Exactly.
So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this series.
And give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about electric fence or want us to go deeper into any part of this setup, leave a comment below.
Guys, listen, we really appreciate y'all watching. And as always,
We'll hope to see you in the next one. Bye.